Hello everybody and welcome to Man Bites Film. If this is the first time you're actually joining us, basically what I do is I review two great films that are currently on Netflix, and I give you non-spoiler reviews to see if you would actually be interested in watching these great films that I found. I don't review bad films. If I do, it's kind of like a joke type of thing or a theme that I'm trying to go with. But most of the time, it's really good films that I really want to share with everybody so they know that it's available. I only review movies that are on Netflix, Amazon, and streaming. So with that said, let's go straight into the first film that we want to review, and it is Masterminds. This is a 2016 film, and it stars Zach Galifianakis and Owen Wilson, and it's directed by Jared Ness, writer Chris Bowen, and basically it revolves around the story of these trailer trash people that they kind of fall in love with each other, and they both work for an armored truck that goes, gets the deposits from the banks, etc., etc. And basically they get the bright idea of saying, let's go and rob the thing that we work for. We know the ins and outs, we know the schedule, we know everything that we need to know to be able to rob it and get away with it. And it kind of goes into this interesting story. It's kind of a love story, kind of a comedy. I mean, Zach Galifianakis, honestly, this is the best role I've ever seen him in. And that's not saying much though, because I don't personally like the Hangover movies. But if you like the older Woody Allen situational comedies and stuff like that, you would actually enjoy this. It has a very dry sense of humor. It doesn't have the Zach Galifianakis humor that is just disgusting and overly gross. He doesn't overact in this as much as, say, The Hangover and all these other films that he's done in, but he acts with the most down-to-earth character that I think he could play. It's very interesting. I thought it was good. It was entertaining. And never for a moment did I stop and say, oh God, why am I watching this? It was actually really good. And when I went into it, I had no expectations whatsoever. I thought that this was just going to be a stupid comedy. I was like, oh great, I'm going to waste 2 hours of my life. It's an hour and 30 minutes, and it went pretty fast. So I give this a 6.5 out of 10. That's pretty good. Basically, that indicates that, yes, watch it while it's streaming. I wouldn't recommend going out to the theater and spending money or buying this film, but it's worth going to Netflix and watching it for an hour and a half, date night type of thing. You can watch this as a date movie. It's very easy. It doesn't have the gross out humor or anything like that. So I definitely recommend it. Again, it's called Masterminds, streaming on Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu currently. Next film that I want to go right into is The War Machine. This is a 2017 Netflix original starring Brad Pitt and Anthony Michael Hall. This basically revolves around this 4-star general that's treated like a rock star. I mean, the man literally comes in and it looks like a music documentary, but it's a story revolving around this general and him trying to come to grips with all the crazy political upheaval that is in Afghanistan. And he goes in there thinking, all right, I got complete control. I got everybody backing me up. Let's do this. And then once he realizes, he's like, oh, I don't have anybody on my corner. What the hell's going on? They just threw me to the wolves. Fantastic. Now what? So basically, he tries to go on a tour of Europe, trying to get support for his cause, for what he wants to do in the war. And it's very interesting because a journalist follows him, and the story revolves around everything that happens with the journalist. And the ending is pretty cool. It's very predictable film, but it's just a fun ride. There is no real plot. There's no real through line throughout the whole film other than the journalist that's following him, and it's a day in the life type of story. But it's entertaining. It keeps you laughing, especially if you liked the Inglourious Basterds, Brad Pitt. You will like this. It's the exact same character. I mean, the man literally didn't even try to do something different. He literally did Inglourious Bastards. So it's more of Inglourious Bastards if you like that film, and if you like Brad Pitt in that film. So please check this out. Again, it's War Machine. I give this one a 7 out of 10 because it was a lot more entertaining than Masterminds, and I found it humorous, especially some of the propaganda that they go back and forth and the political humor that they put into it. I personally like that a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys check us out next week. Every week on Friday we post an episode. Again, if this is the first time you're watching us, Man Bites Film. We also have the website. You can see it below in the comments, in the description section, and check us out on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Like us, comments, give me recommendations of what you want me to review, what you want to hear a review about. And I do only movies usually, but sometimes I'll do like Netflix original shows, so I'll try to go with that. And also check us out if you're in the Orlando area or will be in the Orlando area for Spooky Empire. It's the weekend before Halloween. I'll be having a booth there, and I'll have a couple buddies with me as well they'll be helping me run the booth. So come check us out, talk to us about film. That's what we're there for. Just have an open discussion about movies and all that. So next week I'm actually going to be bringing a special presentation, and it's not a film that's streaming on Netflix, but it's one of my personal favorites, and I was asked to do a review of it. So I'm going to be reviewing Dune next week, and it's going to be an in-depth review on both the 1980s David Lynch film and the miniseries done by Sci-Fi Channel. So I hope you guys stick around for that one next week, and we'll see you guys, like always, next week on Man Bites Film. My name is Lewis.